There's not a single person that is struggling with addiction where if you ask them what they wanted to be for Halloween when they were younger, they were going to say a drug addict. These are good people that have a disease.
It's the chemistry. The younger you are that you put any chemical, a mind-altering chemical into your brain, it changes the pathways, and it can permanently change the pathways of pleasure and reward. So your body craves the reward of that drug, and over time, the more you use and the younger you are, the more influence your brain has to the substances. So your brain doesn't develop until you're 24 or 25. So if you're 14 and changing the chemical pathways in your brain, that's where you're set up for lifelong problems. A lot of people don't think that the prescription narcotics are dangerous because you don't have to go to a drug dealer. You get it from the pharmacy in a little orange bottle by a doctor, and it looks perfectly safe, and it feels good. I mean, it's a pain reliever.
There are drugs that are out there that are allowed to be marketed because of the fact that their benefits outweigh the risks.
It's interesting from the aspect of medications that are available to treat. Traditionally, it was heroin addiction. Now that sort of is broadened into the category of prescription opioid addiction. There are really only two medications that are available: methadone and buprenorphine. Interestingly, both of those compounds themselves are opioids. So you're essentially treating opioid addiction with an opioid that is less potent, meaning its strength is less than the heroin itself. We need to find something to reduce the vulnerability that these patients have to the addiction and the availability of the opioids to these patients.
And I think the more we can spread the word that addiction is not something by choice, it is a disease. So we create change one person at a time. I always say stand up for what you believe in, even if you're the only one standing.